I love hot sauce, but have you ever looked at the ingredients? They're kind of crap. Today I'm going to make my very own green hot sauce. Because most hot sauce is kind of made really cheaply and with kind of crap ingredients like garlic powder, I'm going to do a different version, all fresh ingredients, Anaheim peppers. What do you call these? I threw the wrapper away. Most hot sauce that you buy in a store, I mean, it's good. I like this stuff. We have it all the time. It's delicious. But honestly, the ingredients, they're not that great. So I'm going to try to make my own. This one probably a little bit spicier than this one because I like it a little bit spicier. But it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to roast all of these peppers. I'm going to roast garlic. I'm going to add maybe a little bit of ginger and onions. Oh, did I mention? 2 pineapples. It's going to be a sweet and spicy hot sauce. Now I got to take all the stems off. I'm going to start with these chili peppers or the Thai chilies, because that's the most work. Remember, don't touch your eye. Now, garlic. Fresh garlic. Like really, really fresh. Like today from the market. Not stuff that's been sitting in my pantry for a few weeks. I need a little sweet with the heat. So I'm going to roast a couple of these fresh pineapples. So I'm going to let all those peppers and the pineapple and the garlic all roast. Now that I'm thinking about it, you know what? I'm going to add some onions. While that's roasting, and I just want to get it all to sort of break down, not really get black. I don't want to take it that far. I just want everything to get soft, little bit golden, just maybe a little bit of caramelization, just a bit. Definitely going to get that out of the pineapple, and I think it's just going to add a little bit more depth to the taste. Yeah, so while that's going on, I guess I'm going to get the jars ready. Little jars. I would love to have some little, they're called 5-ounce woozy bottles. That's your basic hot sauce bottle. I actually made a bunch of hot sauce for friends and family. Here, I'll show you. This is what I bought a bunch of these bottles. They take a few days to get here, and today's hot sauce is more of a whim, but yeah, it's a little messed up. I call this a prototype, but this is a different flavor today. But anyways, to get this ready, I'm going to wash all of these jars, the rings and the seals, and then I'm going to put them into a pressure cooker, and I'm going to turn it on, and basically what that's going to do is completely sterilize the jars. Plus it's going to get them ready to be filled, because I'm going to fill them with boiling hot sauce. This stuff should be shelf stable because it is pretty much a 50-50 mix by weight of vinegar. So once these are all roasted, I'm going to put them into a bowl, I'm going to weigh them, and then that's how I'm going to know how much vinegar to add. And whatever that is, I will be adding a little bit more. And usually what I do to add more vinegar is use apple cider vinegar because it tastes good. These are the jars. So I'm just gonna wash them in the sink and then sterilize them in the pressure cooker. Oh, it's looking good. Not much longer. Okay, let's take another look. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna give them a stir. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe a few more minutes. Maybe I'll broil them. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a little bit of a broil. Maybe for 5 minutes. Here they are out of the broiler. Time to go in the pot? No, I gotta weigh them first. So I had 5 pounds of peppers and garlic and onions, all of that stuff. And so now I'm doing a mixture of white vinegar and apple cider vinegar and just a little bit more than it was 5.3. This is 5.5. Now I'm just going to let that simmer for, I don't know, hour and blend it up. It'll be ready to go. Decided kick it up with a little bit of ginger. So it's just one peeled ginger, not very big, like there. Put my hand like that. Decided to put in some carrots as well. So that's about 4 big carrots. Turmeric, cumin. So I've added carrot, turmeric, cumin, and now I'm adding raisins. I had to transfer it to a bigger pot. Misjudged that one, so put it in a bigger pot. Now I'm going to add in some lime zest. We got splashed, bagged in with the blender. Okay, here's the next part. So these were in the pressure cooker for 45 minutes. They are completely sterilized. So I'm just going to use tongs and carefully push them out and set them on this cookie sheet. Let me tell you something. The gas that's coming off of this is intense. Just had a 5-minute seething fit and my throat's burning. So here's the first batch. I've got another bunch of jars going right now. There's so much hot sauce. First bite, let's see. Very pineapple forward. But it's spicy. That hot sauce, when it was boiling, after I whizzed it, was like a chemical weapon went off in our house. We were like gasping for air. So Michelle and I got out. I'm gonna make another batch of chili sauce tomorrow. I'm gonna make a mango habanero if they've got all the ingredients. But now I'm looking for more jars because that batch is huge. At the dollar store buying more jars and random Christmassy thingies. Today we're making Mango Habanero hot sauce. This one's going to be pretty simple because it's small. It's a small batch, and it's all going to be done in the blender and on the stovetop. I am working with these little monsters here, these habanero peppers. I don't know how hot they are. I'm not popping one in my mouth to find out, but this recipe calls for 10 of them. Anytime you're working with peppers, especially ones this hot, you want to make sure you're protecting yourself. I am putting on gloves for this one. So that was just 8 cloves of garlic into the blender. And a little bit of ginger. Put a handful of ginger, just dump that in. Okay, just a few more things to add. So I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do with this allspice that needs to go in, but I realized my pepper grinder was almost empty, so why not just dump them in to there, and I'll grind them up. I just need 1 teaspoon. Put in a little pinch of clove also just a moment ago. Now I'm adding about a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of water. Now we're going to add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. Yeah. Now I'm going to add some black pepper, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Also purging the last of the allspice out of this grinder, so when I put it on my eggs, it won't taste like allspice. Let's whiz it up. And there we have it after a quick whiz. Now I'm going to pop it in this pot. I'm just going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. The cooker is done, so I'm just going to release the pressure. Whoa! Seals. The last time I used these jars and seals, the seals didn't work. So here's hoping they work better this time. Now they go back into the canner. Well, after 45 minutes in the pressure cooker, we got our 2 jars of habanero mango hot sauce. That's it. I'm not going to try it tonight because it's way too hot. It's got to cool. I'll see you next time from the Holy Moly.